What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Freeway Rod. Skirt, 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 skirt. Just completed my first year at Swift Transportation. And first and foremost, man, I want to thank Swift. You know, a lot of people talk bad about Swift, about this, that. Man, Swift is a good company, man. Especially this a good starter company. You know, they gonna send you to school, they gonna give you your license, and they gonna send you out and put some money in your pocket. I mean, it ain't too much I can complain about Swift. You know, if anybody asks me where they think they should go, I'm gonna say Swift. I don't got any other experience with nobody else. You know, I mean, from orientation to the driving school to my mentor to being solo to over the road. I mean, I don't have a problem. Now I got a dedicated route, so I'm home every week now. I mean, trucking is a good career if you can handle it. You know, this ain't for everybody. You know, long nights, sometimes sleepless nights. Sometimes got to get up at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any time of the day or any time of the night to deliver your load. I mean, you got to adjust with just being comfortable in the truck, because this is your new home. Like, when people ask you where you live, your truck is where you live now. It ain't no more, oh, I live here. It's none of that. I'm going to be real. So when you decide to come out here and be over the road, your house is over the road. And when you go home, that's just your little break, your little vacation. And it's so crazy because I'm a year in, and it's to the point where it's like, I'm not even comfortable sleeping unless I'm in my truck. That's the craziest thing ever. I'll go home, I'll sleep with my girl, my daughter, and I'll just be tossing and turning all night. But as soon as I get back in this truck, it's like, man, I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm back at home. Like, you know, I feel better. I'm more focused. It's just, I don't know, man. It works for me. It might not work for everybody. Now, if you the type of man that can't be away from your woman, or vice versa woman, if you the type that just can't be away, gotta be around your kids, this ain't for you. Like, you know, you better go find something better to do, because this will not be for you. You will drive yourself crazy, and your trucking career will end fast. And you can't be out here thinking about your family. You can't be out here thinking about what's going on back at home and partying and this and this. Look, man, when you decide to be a truck driver, man, an over-the-road truck driver, man, it's you in this truck. This truck become your best friend. And that's it and that's all, man. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's all what you make it to be, man. But as far as my first year over the road for Swift, like I said in the beginning, man, I wouldn't trade this. I wouldn't, if I had to do it all over again, I'll go back to Swift. I'll do it again. I mean, I'll stay running. I don't have a problem with my dispatcher. You know, I don't have an old raggedy truck. I mean, I get home. I mean, I really can't say anything bad about Swift right now. You know? So if anybody out there that's thinking about coming to truck driving school, just don't do it because you think it's a good career that make money. Because I'm going to tell you now, your first year, you're not going to make money how you think you're going to make. Because for one, you don't know how to run your time. You don't know how to run your logs. You don't know how to, you're new. So you're not going to come out here your first couple months and think you're just going to get a lot of money. No, that's BS. I'm going to be the first to tell you. Like, it took me about 8 months to really start learning how to run and how to work my clock and everything. Like, you know. So if you is going to come out here, I'm going to just tell you, man, be patient. You know, forget about what's going on at home and really focus in while you out here. You know, because it's you can get distracted very easily, you know. And stay off social media and all that, man. You know, stop looking at everybody else, what they doing in their life, and just worry about your life. What helps me kill time out here is it's good to have an iPhone out here, so you could FaceTime. I advise anybody to get an iPhone, you know, if you don't have one. I FaceTime my family. Man, I listen to music. I watch movies, get a TV, get an Xbox, get something that's just gonna keep your mind going. Read some books, get some books, or just, And one thing about trucking, you will find your inner self out here. Like, you got so much time to think out here. Like, that's all you have is time to think. So if you hate yourself, you're gonna really hate yourself being out here. But if you love yourself, you're gonna really start loving yourself a little bit more, because you are your best friend out here. I mean, look, put it like this. You have two options. You can either go to school, get your CDL, and try to go home and be local and get a crap job because you don't have no experience, and mess up your license and do all that because you don't know what you're doing, or get with a company, go through their school, go out with a mentor so they can show you the ropes, and go over the road so you can get your mileage up, you can get your experience up, and then you can come home and be local. That's what I would do. And that's what the plan was coming out here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out on the road for a year. I'm gonna get my experience, and then I'm gonna go home and be local. But since I've been out here, it's like, do I really want to go home and be local? It's like, it's hard. It's hard to really just wrap my mind around that. Like, do I really want to go home and be local? I don't know. I still got a lot of thinking to do. But for right now, yes. My first year in trucking, I drove through the snow, rain, hail. I'm from California, by the way. I done been through New Jersey, all the way up to Massachusetts, all the way down to Florida, through the Carolinas, all through Washington, Wyoming. You name it, I've been there. I've been there, by myself. And it's like, if you somebody who really want to do this and you actually do it, you'll be so proud of yourself. Like, I haven't been this proud of myself, in a long time. I went to college, I played football. I graduated high school. I didn't graduate college, though. But it was like, I was more proud of myself doing this than anything else for some reason. So, I advise anybody that think that they can be gone for long periods of time, like being by themselves, this might be and like driving, because everybody don't like driving. Me, I love driving. So if you love driving and you love being by yourself and being away, this might be a good career for you. But if you don't like driving, you don't like being by yourself, you always got to be with somebody, you always like talking, socializing, this is not the job for you at all. No. You got to be a different type of warrior to be out here. Because the average person will get tired of going to truck stops all day to use the restroom, going to go shower in different truck stops. Every time you go in the bathroom, it's stinking in there with different people. Like, you got to be strong to be out here. Like, seriously, man. You really have to be strong to be out here. If not, you're not going to make it, You have to have a real strong mind. So, hey, I'm going to have some more content coming at you guys. This is just my first video. If you like what you're seeing, I don't know, subscribe to me, like my video, comment, let me know something. I got a lot more stories I can share with you guys. This is just a recap of just my first year and a couple things that I learned, just a couple experiences. Just my first video, so I really didn't know where to go, and So, hey, deuces. Swift. Peace.